Hey there. So if you're one of those people that has thousands of photos scattered all over your devices, you have them on old laptops, you have them in the cloud, you have them on old phones, you have them on your current phone, you have them on USBs, CDs, everywhere, and you're feeling completely overwhelmed by the idea of trying to bring all your photos together and get them organized so you can finally get them back in your life and out of all these devices, then I have some tips for you. I am Allison Lee, and I run an online academy called the Memory Curator. Now, the Memory Curator is a suite of classes that teaches you how to conquer the overwhelm of your photo stockpile and bring all your photos together so you can start to use them to tell your family's story in a way that is meaningful and accessible to you, your children, and anyone that you want to share your memories with. Now, we all have so many digital photos these days, and I totally understand why this creates such overwhelm, because gone are the days where we just had prints that we could hold in our hands and sort into piles and then just put into albums and be done with it. Now you have photos being sent to Google Photos, you have photos being sent to the iCloud, you have photos being brought down to your computer. Nobody knows what's going on, and it is completely understandable that you're overwhelmed. But I have some simple tips for you that will help you start to beat this photo overwhelm and see that it is possible to create a master photo collection that you can then use to create photo books and slideshows and videos that your family will enjoy. The first step is really simple. You need to make a list. This is what I call a photo inventory, but it doesn't have to be fancy. You literally can just go and you can get like a notepad, just like this, and write down on the notepad where your photos are, about how many are there, and what might be on them. But the most important thing is you just put down the source. So for instance, if you have an old laptop that's sitting in the closet and the only reason you've kept it is because you think you might have some photos on there, write old laptop and put old photos, or photos from 2013, or photos from 2014, whatever you think might be on there. And then on the next line, you write red USB, if you have a red USB, or if you have an old Toshiba hard drive, and you just go through everywhere you can think of that you might have photos, write down the approximate number and then what you think might be there. And this is what we call our photo inventory. And just making that list is going to make sure that you know where all your photos are, it's no longer a mystery, and you can see that it might actually be possible to bring them all together in a consolidated master photo collection because you know where they are. I mean, there is no way to organize what you don't know you have, right? Like, just think about your house. Like, if you shut all the closet doors, you don't look like you have a whole lot of clutter, but you know that it's all behind those closet doors, and it drives you nuts to think that you might open those doors and everything will come tumbling out. It's the same thing with your photos. You have photos on all these devices, but since they're digital, it's kind of hard to see. You can just put them out of sight, out of mind, but still, you often will have that nagging feeling on your shoulders that you haven't done anything with your photos, your memories are going to waste, they're not being used. Photos are there to make connections, and photos are there to share, and photos are there to actually make you feel better on days where, it might not have gone so great. Like, you can look back at old photos and relive all those happy memories. So there's so much use for our photos. They're so important in our life. They're really important to our mental health. And it's just a shame that in this digital age, it's so easy to lose them or to tuck them away and never see them again. So get out a piece of paper. In the next couple of days, go through, start making your photo inventory about where all your photos are. And if you need help, you can click the link below. I have a Find Your Photos workbook, which will help you find your photos across all your devices, figure out where those photos are, how to find them, like on your computer and your laptop if you don't know how. You can click the link below and download the workbook. And in there will also be a sheet that you can use for your photo inventory and a Google spreadsheet if you'd like to do it digitally. All right, so I hope that you click the link below and get your Find Your Photos workbook. Make sure that you start creating your digital inventory over the next couple days. And I hope that it helps you and you start to feel less overwhelmed. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please click the like button and feel free to share it with friends who might benefit as well. I hope to see you soon. Thanks. Bye.